Morgan's poems are beautiful and playful, and they're dynamic and uproarious and swaggering, and they are sad and they're honest, and they're confrontational in the best, most necessary way possible, I think. So when she says things like, "Please know 7 birds have fallen dead at my feet right out of the sky," you kind of believe her, because at this point it feels like there's nothing that this poet can't do, and she has this authority about her. Follow her anywhere, like follow her into war. But then she'll also tell you, if you really want to know, I dropped a carrot on the floor making soup, tripping over a Snuggie covered in cigarette ash. Or I know a little something about pissing in public, but nothing about loving. Or I am everybody consuming, still very small and afraid to answer the phone. And then you're even more awestruck, because I'm not going to say that Morgan Parker is, the resident Socrates of the night. The only wisdom is in knowing that you know nothing. Or in Morgan's words, Proverbs, hush up, you don't give a damn. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to make a comparison between Morgan and fucking Socrates. But, I just did it. So, Morgan Parker, wise and hilarious Morgan Parker.
Oh, shit. I was going to ask you, Rob, to, lower it.
Yeah.
Because obviously, different sizes of people. That's perfect. Thank you. Sorry. Hey, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for that intro. So funny, hearing those things. I guess I did say that. And I guess I did have a snuggie covered in cigarette ash. Cool. All right. I'm going to do this. And I'm, so curious to hear what's going to happen. I feel like I gave you really random stuff. Great. Okay, let's do it. Heaven be a Xanax. When people say, "How are you?" I say, "Good." It is a rule no one can answer crying in the gap by my therapist's office. Or, I'm still angry with my parents for traumatizing me through organized sports. Dangerous and satisfying body of water. I can almost remember heaven, or still a woman, slaughtered for wonder, or unfortunately misplaced grip. I'm not doing a good job waiting. When I get to heaven, I'm gonna wear my good bra, so no one can stay mad at me. I won't have any feelings to hurt, just cheeseburgers on deep-colored slumber, just men offering their golden bodies, and I will take the offering on my tongue, and it will not be a vault, and someone will not invade me, and I will kneel to pray, and I will address the prayer to myself, and I will be allowed. This is kind of new. Hottentot Venus. I wish my pussy could live in a different shape and get some goddamn respect. Should I thank you? Business is booming, and I am not loved the way I want to be. I am an elastic winter, sympathy and shock, addictive decoration. In the sunlight, my captors drink African hibiscus. They tell me I look regal bearing fruit. I am technically nothing human. I will never be a woman. Somewhere in my memory, I was held by a man who said I deserved it. Now I understand. No one worries about me because I am getting paid. I am here to show you who you are, to cradle your large skulls and remind you you are perfect. Mother America, unleash your sons. Everything beautiful you own. Slouching toward Beyonce, who reads her horoscope in secret and bathes her loose strings in holy watercolor, cucumbers over the temple. Her body is like mine, it is filled with holes. It starts black and stays black. I keep thinking the only city left is outer space, where we lived before we had tongues. Things don't fall apart, they find new homes. Down here, there's a thing called skin. I keep mine clean. There are things called medication and days. They are hard to believe. I am tired, so I wife myself. Down here, the boys are theoretical. I shrink their hearts. I say spells because I'm magic. Fire is another word for absolute sunset on a high cliff. I am never afraid to jump. Oh, Beyonce, I love you. Your fragments like a map. I think I am addicted. You soaked blue, you trouble in my sight. The beast has come at last, hair of a cattail and legs of a palm, the truth like a bowl of seeds, the secret album, midnight. Oh, vessel of womanhood, I am loosed upon the world with dust and filed nails. All my life I turn water into wine. This the hour I lower my shoulders. My second coming, split screen, clouds like orchid bulbs in the throat. Other people's comfort keeps me up at night. Today, darling, I am rising from the lavender bathtub of self-loathing. I don't take drugs to shut up. I take off my pants when I get home and I stay there. Red cup full of cigarettes from heaven, ghosts of all my friends between my toes. I imagine them pouring vodka all over each other, wearing glitter. The vision is closing in like a tight dress. Meanwhile, the moon feels gray-green. The shops in the village are leaking bodies. Spilled oil rolls over cash like hands, some glorious bullshit. What bothers me is the weight of clouds under your fire escape. Your hand, strange lines I feel and can't. One shared breath of all the bulldogs in the park. How I don't notice an inch below something wriggling in dark warmth, as if love or hunger never counted and I was never meant to last. The nervous breakdown doesn't end. It was only sleeping, and comes back good and rested, smearing its eye boogers all over, says, "You're an arrogant prick." I say, "Fuck you, nervous breakdown." It says, "Open the curtains and look down at all the people," or, "You may only share your bed with me." I accidentally say, "Okay." When I can't sleep, I smoke a dark cigarette and keep the curtains closed so I can lose track of where I am and who is here with me. I cut the faces out of magazines and pile them in the middle of my hardwood floor. In the distance, that good old rock and roll. This isn't simple if you want it to be. What my country does for me is enter me like a room. Becomes the furniture, the wall, the painting on the wall, the white spot where painting used to sing. Singing enters me, becomes the window. Baby, think of my skin as the best part of the song. Take me by the ribs and lay me at the bottom of a dirty creek where I can get a good view. I feel most colored when I am thrown against a sharp white background, an elegy. And the title is from artwork by Glenn Ligon, which is after a quote from Zora Neale Hurston. So I came after those two people. Or I feel sharp white, or colored against, or I am thrown, or I am against, or when white, or I sharp, or I color. Make it quiet, wash me away, forgetting. I feel most colored when I swear to God. I feel most colored when it is too late. My tongue is elegy. When I am captive, I am the color green because green is the color of power. I am a tree growing two fruits. I feel most colored when I am thrown against the sidewalk. It is the last time I feel colored. Stone is the name of the fruit. I am a man, I am a man, I am a woman, I am a man, I am a woman. I am protected and served. I pay taxes, and I am a child, and I grow into a bright, fleshy fruit. White bites. I stain the uniform. And I am thrown black typeface in a headline with no name, or no one hears me, or I am thrown a language bone unarmed. I feel most colored when my weapon is I feel most colored. when I get what I deserve, when I can't breathe, when on television I shuffle and widen my eyes. I feel most colored when I'm thrown against a mattress. My tits, my waist, my ankles, buried in veiny white. Everyone claps. I feel most colored when I am the punchline, when I am the trigger. In the dawn, putrid yellow, I know what I am being told. I feel most colored when I am collecting dust, when I am impatient and sick, when they use us to distract us. My ears leak violet petals. I sharpen them again. All right, I got 2 more situations. Thanks for being here and listening to me. Poem on Beyonce's birthday. Drinking cough syrup from a glass shaped like your body, I wish was mine, but as dark as something in my mind telling me I'm not woman enough for these days. Colored with reddish loathing, which feels to me more significant than sun. My existence keeps going. Ripple in other people's mouths, pools of privilege and worship. I keep thinking. I am exclusively post everything. Animals licking my chin, new leaves stretching from a palm plant like a man's greedy arms. Today your open eyes are 2 fresh buds. Anything could be waiting. Please wait, or there are more beautiful things than Beyonce. People get really mad at me for this poem. It's not like Beyonce is ugly. Obviously, I'm not saying that. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, please wait, or there are more beautiful things than Beyonce. Can you just come on the road with me? I like this. I'm theatrical by nature. Please wait to record Love Jones at 8:48 Saturday on BET until your life is no longer defined by Beyonce. Ants crawling over fallen leaves and little pieces of dog shit. Empty chicken boxes glowing with the remembrance of Greece. There are more beautiful things than Beyonce. Self-awareness, leftover mascara in clumps, recognizing a pattern. This is for all the grown women out there whose countries hate them and their brothers, who carry knives in their purses down the street. Maybe they will not get out alive. Maybe they will turn into air or news or brown flower petals. There are more beautiful things than Beyonce. Lavender, education, becoming other people, the fucking sky. It's so overused because no one's sure of it. How it floats with flagrant privilege and feels it can ask any question. Every day, its ego gets bigger, and you let that happen. But one day, your shit will be unbelievably together. One day, you'll care a whole lot. You'll always take vitamins and exercise without bragging, and words will fit perfectly into your mouth like an olive soaked in gin. The glory of an olive soaked in gin and its smooth smallness. A gloss will snowfall onto your cheeks, the top of your lip. The sidewalks will be the same, evidenced. Combing your records, you'll see the past and think, okay, once I was a different kind of person. Thanks.